then return delivery, Here, suppose here item 10 material vaccine. What is our material? 10200050 BOT, quantity 100, amount 3000, value 3 lakhs, example. Now customer returns 60 quantity. If customer returns 60 quantity, item 10, vaccine 10200050 BOT, quantity, we change the quantity 60, amount 3000, 60 into 3000, what is the value? 1,80,000. Written order value is 1,80,000. So here also you will get 1,80,000. So after return invoice, this 1,80,000 will be deducted from 3 lakhs. Customer account credit means what? The return invoice value will be deducted from customer's outstanding. After this return invoice, customer outstanding is 1,20,000. 1 lakh, earlier 3 lakhs, now after return invoice 1,80,000, customer outstanding is only 1,20,000. So this 1,80,000 will be deducted from 3 lakhs, the original invoice. Take this. Do the process. Okay, so we have taken this process. Now do it in system. So first step is create written order with reference to invoice. And I'll change the quantity in invoice to written order. Then second step, return delivery. In return delivery, do PGR. Third step, go to change mode of written order and remove billing block. After that, create return invoice. When you create return invoice, what is the accounting entry? Revenue account debit to customer account credit. Customer account credit means the value will be deducted from customer's outstanding. Okay. Do this in system. Create written order, take that. VS01. Create written order. VS01. Create written order. Okay. Order type RE. Mention your sales organization, distribution channel, division. Mention your then click on create with reference. Click on this create with reference. create with reference. Click on billing document. Click on billing document. Click on billing document. Click on billing document. So mention the invoice number. In real time, we have invoice number, so that they will enter here. Invoice number will be mentioned in return note. So user will enter that invoice number. Here we don't know the invoice number, so you can search. How to search? Mention the customer number. Mention the sold party number. Click on search. Mention the sold party number. Click on search. You will get the invoice here. Okay, select the invoice. I'll select first invoice. Means select the invoice for which billing type is F2. These are all F2 billing types. You can select any one invoice, but don't select this. Here there is S1. Don't select this invoice because it is S1. So select the invoice for which billing type is F2. Okay, I'll take first one. So double click on this. Click on copy. Click on copy. Okay. Now change the quantity 60, because in our return note the quantity is 60. So change the quantity 60. Change the quantity 60. Then mention the order reason, damage in transit. Mention the order reason, this one. Damage in transit. Mention the order reason, damage in transit. Mention the order reason, damage in transit. Press enter. See, you will have billing block. In real time, this field will be disabled for normal users. In real time, this field is enabled only for managers, authorized people. Only for those user IDs, this field will be enabled. In real time, normal users, they cannot remove billing block. Then save it. So this is return order 640160. 640160. Over. Okay. Next, second step, create return delivery T code VL01N. Return delivery T code VL01N. Return delivery T code VL01N. Mention the shipping point. What is our shipping point? A102, normal shipping point. Okay, mention the shipping point. Press enter. Go to picking. Mention the return storage location. What is our return storage location? A105. Mention the return storage location. So in return delivery, this field is disabled. Make a note. In return delivery, pick quantity field is disabled. In return delivery, pick quantity field is disabled. In return delivery, pick quantity field is disabled. Okay, because we are not picking the goods from storage location. So it is given here mention return storage location. Okay. But for that you have to extend the material to this storage location. If you don't extend, then when you do PGR, you will get error message. Material is not maintained in this storage location like. So you know how to extend the material. Extend the material to return storage location also. Okay, after that do PGR. Do PGR. Take this. When you do PGR, first point. When you do PGR, first point. When you do PGR, first point. Stock will be added to return stock. When you do PGR, first point, stock will be added to return stock. Second point, the stock will be added to what? Return stock. So I'll show you. When you do PGR, first point, stock will be added to return stock. Second point, inventory accounting document will not generate. Inventory accounting document will not generate. Inventory accounting document will not generate. Because return stock is a temporary stock. Because return stock is a temporary stock. Return stock is a temporary stock. Because return stock is a temporary stock. So take bracket, after taking the stock, after receiving the stock from customer, after receiving the stock from customer, after receiving the stock from customer, The stock will be added to return stock. Stock will be added to return stock. Then a team will cross-check the goods. Then a team will cross-check the goods. A team will cross-check the goods. And that team will decide. And that team will decide whether to send return stock to. And that team will decide whether to send return stock to block stock. That team will decide whether to send return stock to block stock or quality inspection stock or unrestricted stock. So when we take back the goods from customer returns, so stock will initially added to return stock, but this is only temporary stock. So a team will cross-check the goods and they will check what happened to this. So if there is no problem, they will send it to unrestricted stock. Means if customer there is some confusion, but if there is no problem with the goods, they'll send it to unrestricted stock. If it is damaged or expired, they'll send it to block stock. If it is some small defect, they'll send it to quality stock like that. Okay. So make a note. When you move the stock from return stock to other stock, when you move the stock from return stock to other stock, then inventory accounting document generates. When you move the stock from return stock to other stock, then inventory accounting document generates. When you move the stock from return stock to other stock, then inventory accounting document generates. Okay. Make a note. The T code to move the stock from return stock to other stock is MB1B. The T code to move the stock from return stock to other stock is MB1B. The T code to move the stock from return stock to other stock is MB1B. The T code to move the stock from return stock to other stock is MB1B. And this is activity. And this is activity. And this is activity. This is activity. This is what? activity. Okay. So now next step is what? Go to change mode. Authorized person will go to change mode of return order and remove billing block. Okay, VA02 change mode. Go inside and remove billing block. Save it. So then create return invoice. See here, we create return invoice with reference to what return order. we create return invoice with the reference to what? A return order. So create return invoice T code VF01. You will get the reference as this order number when you create invoice VF01. Enter, save it. Okay. Save it. Here, when you create return invoice, go to change mode. See the accounting. What is the accounting entry? Revenue account 40 posting key. 40 means debit. Here revenue account is debit. 40D debit. And customer account is posting key 11. 11 is credit. C credit. 11 is credit. 11 C credit like that. Next. Okay. So this is accounting entry. So this is about return invoice, return process. Next, take this credit memo request. My God, we do credit memo request. We do credit memo request. If you want to deduct the amount from customer outstanding, we do credit memo request. We do credit memo request if you want to deduct the amount from customers outstanding without physical movement of goods. We do credit memo request if you want to deduct the amount from customers outstanding without physical movement of goods. we do credit memo request. If you want to deduct the amount from customers outstanding without physical movement of goods, here, if you're not taking the goods from customer, but still if you want to deduct the amount, then we do this credit memo request. Okay, make a note. The below scenarios we do credit memo request. The below scenarios we do credit memo request. First one, user mistakenly overcharged previous invoice. Sorry, user mistakenly undercharged. One second. The user overcharged, so we have to deduct. Okay, overcharge the previous invoice. User mistakenly overcharged previous invoice. Second, goods are totally damaged. And which are not in a position to take back. So goods are completely damaged, we cannot take back. In that case also we do this credit memo request. Next, rebate settlement. Take this process. So in these three scenarios we do credit memo request. Take this credit memo request. If user mistakenly overcharged previous invoice. So take the process here. This is original invoice. Item 10, material, quantity, amount, value. Item is 10. Material, waxy. 10, 20. What is our material?
0050 BOT.
0050 BOT. Quantity 100, 3000, 3 lakhs is the value. Okay. But actual amount is 2700. Actual amount is 2,700, and actual value is 2,700 into 100, 2,70,000. So here actual value should be 2,70,000, but in the invoice we charge 3 lakhs. So tell me, what is the overcharge value? What is the overcharge value?
30,000.
30,000, sir.
30,000. Okay. So we have to do credit memo request for this 30,000. Okay. So this is first step. Credit memo request. Here we have to change the value. Second step, change the value 30,000. So here you have to mention order reason, and here you will have billing block. The third step is go to change mode of credit memo request. And remove, so instead of go to take this, third step, bracket, authorized person means managers. Authorized person will go to change mode of credit memo request and remove billing block. So first step, create credit memo request with reference to invoice. Second step, change the value. Third step, remove billing block. Then fourth step, credit memo invoice. What is the value? 30,000. So when you create credit memo invoice, system generates accounting document. What is the accounting entry? Revenue account debit to what? Customer account credit. Take the process like this. First create credit memo request with reference to invoice. Then change the value. Then go to change mode and remove billing block. See, this is billing block. Take this here. This is billing block. Okay. Take this arrow, credit memo request. Credit memo invoice. Billing block. Okay. Now see the processing system. Okay. So let us do this in system. Now, in your system, it will not allow to change the value initially. Uh, I'll just show you how to change the value. PR00. PR00, select this, go to details. So this is unchecked, I'll show you. Okay. So now create, I'll show you this, but in your system by default the value field is unchecked, so you cannot change the value. Now go to VA01, credit memo request. CR value CR, mention the sales area. Click on this, create with the reference. Click on create with the reference. Okay. Mention the invoice if you don't remember. Then mention your customer number, search. So double click on this in first one. Means you can select any invoice, but billing type should be F2. Okay, click on copy. You will get some message, okay. Okay, now double click on line item. Double click on this line item. To change the value, double click on this, this is line item. Double click on the line item. Go to conditions. See all the process you have to practice multiple times. Okay. Standard process, return process, rush order, cash sale, credit, every process you have to practice multiple times. Okay. So go to conditions and change the value, but here value field is disabled. So I have to make it 30,000, but this is disabled. Okay. Value field is disabled. Value field is disabled. Okay, now what? If value field is disabled, then go to the T code V/06. If value field is disabled, then go to V/06. Go to V/06. Go to V/06. Go to v/06. Select condition type PR00. Select condition type PR00. Go to details.
Sir, can you repeat, please?
Select if you are not changing the value, if system is not allowing to change the value in sales order, go to v/06. Go to the T code v/06. Go to select PR00. Go to details. Go to details and check this value. Check this value, this one. You have to check this. But in your system by default, this is unchecked. So check the value. Okay. Save it. Check the value, save it. Save it. Okay. Now do credit memo request once again. VA01 CR. Mention the sales area. Sorry. Mention the sales area. Click on create with reference. Click on create with reference. Mention the customer number. Search. Double click on this. Okay, copy. Here double click on this line to change the value, go to conditions. Now I can change the value, but earlier it was disabled this field. So mention 30,000 as per our example. Mention 30,000, enter. Mention 30,000, enter this value. You have to change this value. Okay. So just as per our example, it is 30,000. Mention the value 30,000. Over. Okay, 1 second. So after that, after checking the value, save it. Then create credit memo request, normal CR. Create with reference. Mention customer number, search. Select your invoice. Copy. If you get warning message, just continue. Now double click on this line item. Go to conditions. Here change the value. 30,000. 30,000. 30,000. Okay. Go back. Go to sales tab. Mention the order reason. Give some order. You can give any reason. Mention some order reason. Mention some order reason. So, save it. So this is credit memo request. Now after that, authorized person will go to change mode of credit memo request via 02 and remove billing block. So in practice system, it will automatically remove credit memo request. In our practice system, there is some problem. This will be automatically removed, no issue. So in real time, they will release manually. But when you go to change mode, you don't find billing block in credit memo request, no issue. Then create credit memo invoice VF01. VF01, press enter and save it. Here, 30,000. So after save, go and check what is the accounting entry. Revenue account debit to customer account credit. Over. So this 30,000 will be deducted from 3 lakhs like that. Next. So next, so credit memo request. If user mistakenly, credit memo request. If goods are totally damaged, take this. Take this heading credit memo request. if goods are totally damaged.
Paper.
So here invoice, okay, 100 quantity, amount value, okay, that is okay. Here credit memo request, change the quantity here. Instead of that, I'll mention item 10, material what vaccine 10 20 00 50 BOT, quantity, I'll change it to 60. If 60 quantity is totally damaged. Now third step billing block, fourth step same, take this and here it is quantity 60 means what is the amount 3000, 3000 into 60 what is the value 1,60,000. Okay. So here value is 1,60,000. Sorry, 1,80,000.
1,80,000.
1,80,000. So here it is 1,80,000. Okay. Take this process. Now if goods are totally damaged, then we change the quantity in credit memo request. Over. Over. So see this. Over. Now do this in system. So create one order, credit memo request. VA01, mention CR, mention the sales area, create with the reference, mention the invoice, double click on this, copy, continue. So change the quantity 60.
So in this case, it will allow to change the quantity.
Sorry?
I'm asking, sir, like in previous case, the price was not able to change. We were not able to change that price to 30,000. Similarly, in the case of quantity can be
Quantity
changed.
you can change. You can change. Quantity field will be enabled. You can change that. Okay. Next, go to sales tab. Mention order reason. Damage in transit, something. Okay. And save it. Second step, go to change mode and remove billing block, but in our practice system, it will remove automatically. Okay. Then create credit memo invoice. Create credit memo invoice. Save it. Like, okay, this is the process. Next, take this a debit memo request. We do debit memo request.
So, although that rebates of process?
No, it's a separate concept.
Okay.
We do debit memo request if you want to add the amount. We do debit memo request if you want to add some amount. If you want to add some amount to customer outstanding, without physical movement of goods, we do debit memo request if you want to add some amount to customer outstanding without physical movement of goods. Take this, we do debit memo request for below scenarios. We do debit memo request for below scenarios. First one, user mistakenly undercharged previous invoice. 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 Second, charging interest to customers for late payment. Charging interest to customers for late payment. Charging interest to customers for what? Late payment. Okay. Now process both same process for both the scenarios. Okay. Process like this. Suppose this is invoice item 10, material, quantity, amount, value, actual amount, actual value, item 10, material waxy 10, 20, 0050, BOT, quantity 100, amount 3000, value 3 lakhs. Actual amount is 3500. Actual value 3,50,000. So how much undercharged? Tell me.
50,000.
50,000. We do debit memo request for 50,000. So first step, debit memo request. We change the value 50,000. Change the value 50,000. Then here we have order reason. Here we have billing block. Third step, authorized person will go to change mode of debit memo request and remove billing block. Okay. Next, after that, fourth step, fourth step, debit memo invoice 50,000. Here, accounting document. What is the accounting entry? Normal customer account debit to revenue account credit. Okay. So we create debit memo request with reference to invoice. Then second step, change the value. Third step, go to change mode, remove billing block. Fourth step, debit memo invoice. And this is the account. Take this process. Over.
Sir, one question.
Yes.
So you said that credit memo request, like suppose the value was overcharged, like 3 lakhs value was charged, it should be 2,70,000. So difference is 30,000. For 30,000, the user agreed to give the CN. But
Yes.
but the customer will pay how much, sir? 270 at that time, or he will pay entire 3 lakhs and he will avail that CN? How does it like?
See, what is the original invoice value?
It should be 270. Instead of 270,
But no. In our case, what is the value?
Yes.
Original invoice value in our example, what is that?
3 lakhs.
Two lakh 70,000, I think, sir, for CN only.
No.
Yes.
What is the user created invoice for which you did not take in notes?
No, taken, sir.
Then see and tell me what is the original invoice value? How much value customer user created invoice?
3 lakhs.
Yeah, 3 lakhs. So, but actually it should be 27,000. So balance we
2 lakhs.
create credit memo request 30,000. So after credit memo invoice, it will show outstanding only 2,70,000. This 30,000 will be deducted from the 3 lakhs.
Okay.
So when you create credit memo invoice, customer outstanding is 3 lakhs before this, but after credit memo invoice, this 30,000 will be deducted from the customer's outstanding, which is 3 lakhs. So 3 lakhs minus 30,000, it will be adjusted to 2,70,000 like.
So in this case, the customer has not paid the invoice, right?
Yes.
So before the customer pays the amount, so it will be
If customer already make the payment, then this 30,000, it will show outstanding minus 30,000 and it will adjust from the next invoice. Okay. See, customer account credit means, remember, that amount will be deducted from customer's outstanding. So this is a credit memo request. Customer account credit means the amount will be deducted from customer's outstanding. So here, what is the amount? 30,000 will be deducted from this 3 lakhs. Okay. So it will become 2,70,000 outstanding. Okay. Next. So this is debit memo process. Tomorrow we'll see in system debit memo request. Okay. Tomorrow we'll do it in system. Tomorrow we'll continue this. Thank you.